Hey this is Dave Desai, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to get into some of the anti-gay slurs that were thrown towards BTS and what is going on with this. I have a lot of comments on this and why they are being thrown to BTS. I wanted to get into Jimin's lovers and what happened with this. I also want to get into a concern that was officially confirmed by BigHit, and they addressed everything about their show. So grab your dumpling tea spilling mug merch and let's jump into the tea. If you are new here and you're interested in this type of stuff, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified anytime a new video drops. And if you're a hater, I'd like to be first to leave your hate comment. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button and that notification bell also, and you'll be first to do so. Now let's jump into it. The first thing I want to get into is what was trending on the Tweetster. What happened? But before I do, I wanted to get into the backstory of why BTS, even being called gay, is very controversial. Basically, if you didn't know, there has been gay rumors of BTS for a long time. First off, any boy group gets gay rumors because it's assumed that the fan base is just girls. And it's assumed that the boys sleep with each other. So rumors like that existed for Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, and any group you can think of. However, BTS being Asian men who also sometimes wear makeup, bleach their hair, and are soft looking, these rumors are amplified. BTS also has a lot of cute moments with each other, and they hug and are touchy with each other. These are things people consider to be gay. I consider that racism because it's all a part of the culture to act and do things like this. Wearing makeup and looking soft is all part of Korean culture. And in many Asian cultures, they prefer men to look softer, whereas in other countries, they prefer their men more hairy or rougher looking. It's different preferences and different cultures. I personally like them both, have no preferences there. So there is the racism aspect of calling BTS gay, right? That definitely does exist. I want to make that clear that I am aware of the racism side of people calling BTS gay. This is less of what I see in the fandom lately, but what the majority of the fandom means when they say BTS could be gay is just simply that they could be, and they get hate for this. It's not usually based on them wearing makeup or dyeing their hair. It's based on the interactions with other men, aside from just being touchy, or the words they choose to say. People think Jungkook is gay and dating specific members. And we also have rumors of what Suga said in an interview that people interpreted to mean that gender does not matter to him. Or we have the members making fun of J-Hope for being gay, but the exact wording was he is a lot more happy now, and some people took that to mean gay. But then we also have Jimin. People have taken Jimin's slim and more effeminate style to mean he is gay, and his interactions with Jungkook, which make him gay. He apparently has many lovers. He is dating everyone, and honestly, I can relate to him. I am dating every K-pop idol too. Obviously, there is no definitive proof for any of this. It's all just speculation, and I think it's all meant to be in good fun, as these rumors don't harm or hurt the boys in any way. Recently, over on L Tweetster, a specific trend started to happen and trended. It was BTS gay, and basically armies were fighting against extremely homophobic people that had tweeted about BTS, tweeting things against BTS being gay. So taking the rumors where people are harmlessly talking about BTS and what BTS does, and taking those comments to say that BTS could never be gay, and even some people going as far as saying if BTS were ever gay, they would stop supporting. This pisses me off in so many ways, aside from the obvious, which I don't have to address, but the less obvious one that no one talks about is that BTS also gets a lot of hate, like a lot of hate, period. I mean, they just do. But they get a lot of hate lately for being so political, for being next to the Korean government, being at the UN, people saying BTS should just do music, etc. But these haters are the reason why BTS is so political, because BTS can't run their career without being political. They just exist and be normal human beings, which some normal human beings are gay, and then people unstand. So they have to take a stand on this stuff. They have to, because if any of the members are actually gay, they want to live in a world where it would be safe for them to come out, and they won't lose their career if they do so. So what is the win here? How do you win without causing mass hate? Like, genuinely, I'm curious to hear these haters' thoughts. People fought against these anti-gay comments, basically saying BTS is gay or could be gay, and this is not a bad thing. And thus the haters need to get over it. Overall, this is what caused BTS gay to trend. And I'm glad, because I feel anyone that talks about the possibility of the boys being gay gets bombarded with hate, and it's like, if they are gay, you've just caused them to be scared to come out. This is not love. You do not support them if you do not support them for things like this. Being gay is not the same as murdering someone. It's not the same as doing something that hurts another person. It would be them realizing their true self, and with how things are in Korea with being gay, I don't want them to ever feel like they are going to be condemned for who they love. If the idea that BTS could be gay hurts you and your soul, and you would unstand if they were, then unstand now. Do not wait until then. BTS does not want those people in the fandom. They very openly support LGBT and equal rights for all, everyone, period. They have been very open about this, and you think if they support LGBT, they would like people in their fandom to be against LGBT. They do not. Their albums are called Love Yourself, not Love Yourself Unless You're Gay. Realize that the majority of the world right now is not for homophobia. It's not for racism. It's not for any of those things. They want the world to be at peace and stuff. And for this reason, everyone with a public platform is going to be political until being treated equally is no longer a controversial topic. There's been a lot of controversy online and people have a lot to say about everything. Recently, people have been a little bit sad and maybe even a bit scared that BTS is going to be ending their show. They have a show called Run BTS, which is ending for now. I do react to some of those episodes on my Patreon if you're interested in watching it with me. It's a fun show and they have a lot of moments where they are playing games and you get to see their competitive side. It's really fun. The show has been going on since 2015, so almost right after they debuted it. This show is something we ARMYs have seen of them kind of from the start and get to experience their growth and their journey. And even their personalities have changed a little bit. It was sad that in the last episode, they were writing things like finale part 1 and stuff like that. And then there were rumors that BigHit had talked about Run BTS taking a break to focus on In the Soup and a comeback. However, Run BTS has always been taking a break. I personally didn't feel like they needed to announce it. I didn't think much of it. Every time BTS has a comeback, every time BTS puts out a new album and tour, they obviously don't film Run BTS. They have to focus on their tour. And I mentioned this before. We normally watch Run BTS as it makes us feel closer to the boys when they are not making music and we get to watch them. So we don't even notice, but they'll pause Run BTS for like months sometimes or whatever. I always felt like they took a break. I don't know why they were announcing it this time. But one of you sent me the official statement by Weverse and I wanted to confirm everything and read it. So they said, since the first broadcast in August 2015, after being a source of strength and laughter for over 150 episodes, Run BTS will be taking a break. Let's share grateful messages filled with love and appreciation for our hardworking, always running BTS. Run BTS episode 154, Tuesday at 9 p.m. Watch together on Weverse. 150 episodes. Wow, this is crazy. As you can obviously see, they didn't put one out every week for 6 years. They obviously took a pause somewhere. But people were really taking this as Run BTS won't come back again. And even if it doesn't, BTS is still going to be doing their shows. They have so many series that they do and literally pick any of them and they're just as good. They almost all seem somewhat similar in a way too. They're just living their life and doing what is fun. These are moments that you and I would have without the cameras. However, they can't experience their normal life without cameras because their normal life is worth a lot of money. People want to see it. So companies and even the members themselves are going to have a thought in their head like, oh, I'd love to go on vacation, but if I record it, then the vacation pays for itself because I can make money. And I think any of us, if given the option to do that and have our vacation covered for free or even make money on vacation, we take it. Don't lie. Get paid to go on vacation? Sign me right up. I kind of feel like In the Soup is exactly that because it was on TV, but I don't know for sure. I could be wrong. But I believe In the Soup season 1 was sponsored by Fila and that Korean soda brand that tastes like 7-Up because those logos were not blurred out, but the other brands were. But yeah, have no fear. Run BTS is just taking a break. It's obviously confirmed here. It's not going away forever. They didn't announce a cancellation, nothing like that. But them taking a break doesn't mean BTS won't be making videos or content for us anymore. In fact, it could actually mean more live streams and stuff like that, as the time they would normally have to do Run BTS is now open, right? I personally think BTS is just using this time to record a lot of stuff ahead of time. I think they're planning for their military and have a lot of content saved up to be released as they enlist. So we shall see what happens. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave it down in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and I'm featuring this comment right here. Thank you so much for your comment. And as always, I do have a Patreon if you want to go over there and check that out. I have a lot of videos over there that I can't really post on here. This is due to copyright or getting taken down, so I do keep it over there on my Patreon. You get videos over there like music video reactions, performance reactions, ship reactions. You can also recommend things you would like to see over there. We do have a great time interacting and having fun over there. There's already currently 400 videos that are already up on there, so if you're interested in having any of that or joining me over there, then make sure you check it out. Link is in the top description down below. There's also a video over there that kind of goes over how you can support this channel even more if you would like to do that. That video is on the front page and just free to watch. With that said, there's 2 videos that will appear up on screen at the end of this video, so click on one of those and I'll see you over there. Bye.